Let me grab a link right quick to this foundation. Okay, so we are going to be discussing Sade Robinson and what Brittany J is attempting to do with a fundraiser. And the reason I'm doing this is for information for you guys and also her, because it seems like she is not able to quite maneuver or figure things out. And this is something I stand very strongly on. And it needs to be, when you're doing stuff like this, in my opinion, it needs to be done correctly. So this is the link to the actual foundation. All right, so why are we going over this? Well, let's take a look. So last night, she's back into her true crime, which she forgets is the reason I started covering her to begin with. So let's take a look really quick and see what she had to say.
I'm too old, y'all. I'm too old to be having another baby. But
she's not. Don't start with that rumor.
Hold on, I forgot to do my goal tonight. And I needed to talk.
So she says, I forgot to do my goal tonight, and I need to talk to you guys about the fundraiser.
You guys about the fundraiser for Sade. So I'm trying my best to figure out how. Hold on.
Hold, please. She's got to set up her goal, her super chat goal.
I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Because I want to set it up where it's a fundraiser in my chat, right? So I'm going to have to figure it out. This is going to be an ongoing case that we talk about, right? So I made a community post about Sade's Mother's Foundation. I want to do a fundraiser just like how everybody else does, where it's connected to my chat, where you guys can just donate.
So what she's talking about is she wants to do a fundraiser directly through YouTube. So any creator that's over 10,000 subs can do fundraisers directly through YouTube. YouTube has a list of approved foundations, organizations, 501c3s that you can attach to any stream, any video, any stream. There's varying different organizations, different causes. But the reason I'm talking about this isn't because I'm against fundraising. I do not want anybody to think that I am trying to get you or encourage you not to donate to Sade's family. That is absolutely not the case whatsoever. If you want to donate, please donate directly through that link. That's the only possible way at this point in time. But I want to have transparency here because this is something, again, I talk a lot about. We've done a lot of them already this year, and it's something that obviously Brittany doesn't really understand. So this is my back studio. This is my YouTube studio, just for full transparency. This is in your back studio. BJ, I hope you get this. You will go into your earn button on the left-hand side. You will see a tab that says giving. In there, you'll see your current fundraisers or fundraisers that you have done. which will be nothing because I don't think you've ever done one through YouTube. But what you do from that point is you go to add fundraiser. You would be creating a fundraiser. And the reason I'm showing this is for transparency purposes, so nobody can say that she wasn't walked through. You put in the foundation. Unfortunately, they are not a registered foundation through YouTube. So you can go in and you see this little button right here, request a nonprofit. You can ask YouTube to add them. I have asked for numerous organizations to be added. So far, none of them have been. I don't know how it goes. I'm not sure everything, how it all pans out. I'm not sure what their approval turnaround is or anything, but so far we haven't gotten any added to the list. But again, transparency is important. So just so you guys are aware, Sade's Voice Foundation is not the approved YouTube fundraisers. And it is though, however, it is listed in GuideStar. It is absolutely, it's got an EIN, it's got everything you need for a nonprofit. It just is not approved through YouTube. So it is a recognized 501c3, but the only way to donate to that 501c3 is by the link I posted above. That is the only link that they can post. So BJ is not going to be able to set up a fundraiser through YouTube. But it's just not possible. And unfortunately, that happens quite a bit. There's been a lot of foundations that we've wanted to do fundraisers for that aren't on YouTube's approved list. Again, I'm not doing this to get people to not donate. In fact, let me drop that link again because I think it's important. And Sade's trial ended today. Let me post this. Her mom runs this foundation. Again, I think wonderful. But what I am concerned about is the fact that BJ should already know this. It's super easy to Google, to watch YouTube videos and figure out how it works. I asked for a little help. By the time that I got any help, I had already went and Googled and YouTube videoed. Yes, they did, Chai. Yes, they did. And then let me go back to this. So just, again, she's going to twist this and say that I'm encouraging people not to donate. No, that's not it. That's absolutely not what I'm doing.
The mods want to drop the member. There it goes. Mods just dropped the membership link. I'll try to post the membership link in my description as well.
Yeah, sorry, Petty, I didn't see your comment. He got life in prison. There's no death penalty in Wisconsin. Curvy Barbie OG, thank you so much for the super sticker. Much appreciated. Somebody else did something. Thank you for being a member for 5 months. Okay.
Also have a goal in chat if somebody wants to help that way.
Okay, this is where I get a little... Okay, another way for subs to know when people are doing fundraisers like this. When you turn a fundraiser on, the only thing that subs can do is purchase memberships. It automatically shuts off your super stickers, super chats, anything of that nature. It completely shuts it down, which it should because you're wanting people to donate to a foundation. So she talks about, once again, her goal, her memberships, and then talks about this fundraiser. She knows it's very easy to figure out. It doesn't take much. But my concern is what she's going to do is instead of just posting the link over and over in her chat to get people to donate to, that they're going to do some sort of fund that goes through one of them, and then they're going to claim that they donated. That's no transparency with that. Again, do what you want. Just giving full transparency of how this works. And BJ, once again, just because it seems like things are really hard for you, let's go back over here and let's walk it one more time so you can do this yourself and there's no excuses. You go into the earning tab on the left-hand side in your YouTube studio. You go to the giving. I know that's a word that you probably don't really know much about. You hit add fundraiser. You can either create a fundraiser or if somebody already had an existing one, you can join a fundraiser. So you would go to create a fundraiser. Then you would put in the name of the charity. Unfortunately, as you see, nothing pops up here because it's not approved through YouTube. Okay, that's it. That's all. There's no excuses.
You can become a member still. I'll leave the link. One of the mods want to drop the member. There it goes. The mods just dropped the membership link. I'll try to post the membership link in my description as well.
She doesn't know how to drop her own membership link. I mean, it takes me a few minutes to fumble for it, but come on now. Again, dropping this link for the foundation if you would like to donate. Again, I'm not encouraging or discouraging. You guys donate to what you want. It is a legit 501c3, as I've shown you here. It absolutely is. It's got an EIN number. That's not the problem. It's how BJ is going about this.
We also have a goal in chat if somebody wants to help that way. It's not expected, but it's always appreciated. And as, of course, my links are scrolling across the bottom of the screen. I'm going to be here regardless. But you guys do make it possible. So thank you so much. Hopefully by tomorrow night, I will have a solution for the fundraiser for Sade's Voice. I need to figure out how to get it on my channel to where...
Props to her for wanting to figure out how to do it. Here you go. Here's the steps that you go about. Unfortunately, you can't. So you're going to have to just solely shut your monetization off and post the link over and over and over again to the foundation. That's the only transparent way of doing it. You shut your monetization completely off and you post the link directly to them. No third party, no send it to this person and then we'll send on a group donation. None of that shit. Directly to the link so they get every dime of it. No third party handling it because you know how that goes.
We can donate straight to there. So be looking for that tomorrow. I also want to take a moment and do prayer request real quick. Y'all know the drill. Nana. She's currently experiencing a lot of grief from the loss of her husband and can use all the prayers in the world. So let's please continue to keep our lovely Nana in your prayers, Lord.
Alma, that has been pointed out a lot of times too, that she all of a sudden is covering this case after being accused of, well, being shown for what she is. So she's going to go through this page.
Well, and they give a lot of details and
information, yeah.
Right. So we can go through that. That'll give details, and then that'll lead us to trial info, right?
Yeah. Or it comes from another community. I don't care about what they are doing, saying anything. Like, I could care less. But don't tell us how we feel about anything.
Oh, yeah, that sounds perfect.
And tonight is not going to be the only night we cover this. Like I said, tomorrow night, the fundraiser. I've got to figure out how to do this fundraiser. I was trying to set it up on my stream. We will get it, guys. If I just have to drop and pin Sade's foundation and we gift that way, but I really would like to get it where we could all do a big fundraiser.
Yeah.
So once again, she's stating that she wants to be able to see how much money is donated. I understand that. Like, it's a great motivation, but unfortunately in this situation, that's just not available. And third-party handling of it with the current situation, not even remotely. Okay, pinning the link, going directly to the foundation. Yeah, great.
We can get more results. Either way it goes, this is where we're going to be gifting to. Hey, Dalton.
So I almost find it interesting that she picked a fundraiser that isn't available and no transparency would be needed in her mind. But again, there's no excuses for this. Now you know how to do it. Now you know what's available. I just showed you.
All right, guys, we're about to dive into it. I'm just going to say this. There's 367 people here. Thank you for coming and hearing about Sade's voice, for listening to her story. If you like what we do here on the channel, consider becoming a member. That is the best way to help. Click that thumbs up. Consider.
I find it interesting every time she plugs doing a fundraiser, she follows it up by promoting her own.
You're joining the green team, or if you'd like to contribute one time, we do have a goal in our stream, in our chat.
So she's got a goal set. Again, in order to be completely transparent with the fundraiser, she would shut that off, pin the link, and that would be the only place that people could donate.
What a very worthwhile cause. I think so too, A1. A1, you're so pretty. I didn't see you had a picture.
Look, I would be very cautious. Here's my cautionary tale. I would be very, very cautious if a PayPal pool, if any type of situation like that where money is sent to her and then she is to do a bulk donation, I would be very concerned about that. And again, you guys are grown adults. Whoever's going to donate to this, do as you want. But the only way to properly donate to this organization is going directly to their link that's posted in this chat and donating directly. It is not available through YouTube. So there's no questions about it. But what I have a feeling she's going to attempt to do is use some third-party collection. I could be wrong, but that's what it sounds like to me. And then they will distribute.
Look at you.
Oh,
Nice.
she is. I didn't see the picture. Oh, you're beautiful, A1.
Love it. All right, let's get into this one, girl. Let's do it.
Exactly, Petty.
So this is Sade's Voice Foundation. This is the website. I'm just going to...
And let me once again say it so loud and clear. I am not suggesting that you do not donate. I'm not encouraging or discouraging. It's up to you independently and individually. I am trying to get the appropriate, correct information about what is available through the YouTube creator program for over 10,000 with fundraising out here. So there is no questions about what is happening, what is available. It is a legit 501c3. However, it is not approved through YouTube. So that is where we are.
I'm going to read a little bit of this. This is Sade's mom, as I showed y'all last night. She is absolutely bound and determined to make her daughter's legacy live on.
And today was a wonderful day for justice.
I do not blame her. She's had, the trial.
She didn't know about this case, I think, night before last.
The date is approaching fast. The trial is open. Well, I think that, didn't they do closing arguments today?
Yeah.
So I actually didn't get to watch today because I had to go back to the orthopedic surgeon. So she
doesn't even know where the trial is at or what's going on in the case. Again, a lot of people have pointed out that she's doing this fundraiser right now after being shown for what Craig has been saying, her own twists and turns that made Craig's statements about a brown girl and a pale girl worse by her trying to turn it into hair color when it was absolutely not. We've seen a lot of their rhetoric recently. Do I question that? Yeah, I do, because she didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Nothing. The first, again, not to toot our horn over here, but I'm going to toot because you guys are fucking amazing. The first fundraiser you guys did was one of these, I don't remember which one, was for the Black and Missing Foundation. You guys have raised $1,300 for one, $1,700 for another, $1,400 for another, $1,700 for another, and $3,259. You guys have done amazing. Amazing. So, yeah, red flags, that was bullshit, and she made it way worse.
we haven't seen today because I got home late this evening.
Yeah.
But I think they were supposed to either do closing arguments today or tomorrow. Because I think that
again, this was streamed last night.
the state was supposed to rest today.
And that is the link. What she's scrolling through is the link that's posted in this chat. Feel free to donate. Feel free to support. You guys are grown.
And then I don't think the defense was going to have any anything else. The jury returns. Okay, awesome. I had to go to the doctor today, so I didn't get to watch it. It was done.
All right, I want to read about Sade. Here we go. Look how pretty she was, y'all. Nice.
Okay, I can't with the fake shit. All right, and here's the final.
We'll go over it. You know what I mean? Like if you come up with anything, because I want to do it justice. And hopefully tomorrow I'll have my fundraiser thing figured out too, guys, so we can do the
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
Wouldn't it be amazing if the verdict's guilty and then we do this big live tomorrow night with a big fundraiser with a guilty verdict?
I pray that they find him guilty. I think they will.
They did. They found him guilty.
I don't see them finding him innocent.
Same.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys. I guess it's today, later tonight.
Okay, so there's no confusion, right? Anybody have any confusion of what's available, how this can actually work? I wanted to show that publicly, though, so there's no questions about it. She just recently said that she believes that a lot of 501c3s are shady, that they're not transparent. She won't donate to certain things. She did this whole rant recently about how, fundraisers are bad. I would rather give local, blah, 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 blah. And I find it really interesting that the first case she picks up is this one, doesn't know anything about it, was only brought to her attention the night before. I mean, great, bring awareness. But I just questioned the motives all over the place.
Your fundraiser hasn't moved. I don't know exactly what exactly you're trying to say. We don't have a
counter.
There's no counter for this fundraiser because it doesn't.
It's in days, Britt.
Right. Okay. My bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to donate though, click on the link and go ahead and donate. Thank you for the $10. I wish that we had a counter. I looked for 2 days, but that's okay.
If you go to labs, you have more options. You can put your own counter substance.
Oh my God. Do you see that? I'm sorry to this family. I can't believe what I'm watching. You have not raised 1 cent.
Oh.
Where are y'all looking?
What are we talking about? We specifically stated that this fundraiser was not linked to you at all.
Where's the counter? What counter? I don't even have a counter on.
You're entertaining.
I just genuinely curious if they really believe that, Craig. Like, are y'all really that dumb?
Yeah, these are truthful, man. They don't have any.
You cannot make this up. I think if you're trying to piss me off, I'm laughing over here at you.
Yeah, they're just trying to bait you.
They gave me $15.
Just made $15 from them insulting.
How mature is that? Not.
That's so funny. Oh my God, Jay knows that too. Like, that's the crazy part. Y'all beautiful, beautiful. No, they're coming in saying it's bad.
Since you guys are over here watching, I hope you see that link in chat and that you can click on it and you can go donate too, because that's what this is for awareness for Sade, and not your drama.
Is she showing them a fake counter over there or something? We don't even have anything. Jay shared it in her comment section too, so her viewers aren't donating either then if it hasn't moved. Where's the counter at, Sarah?
How can you put a counter?
Where what do you mean? What hasn't moved?
Oh.
This is not a fundraiser.
Somebody else's channel?
I don't understand that.
They're saying they put a counter on your channel when you don't have a counter. That's what she said. You can't do that. Of course,
no, it's not that you have a counter. We have been watching the actual GoFundMe in hopes that it would move, and it hasn't moved at all. Well, what do you?
We don't have a GoFundMe.
There is no GoFundMe. It's a foundation. Where's the GoFundMe at?
Another fucking lie.
Our money is going to. We're not putting out the GoFundMe, Sarah. We're putting out the foundation. So what are they talking about?
Ignore it, Britt. It's true.
It's just a link for her family's foundation. Oh, it read it. Okay, I got what you're saying.
What?
Okay, well, what do you? So I'm evil because I shared the link. So when you click on the foundation, it takes you to a GoFundMe, and the GoFundMe's not moved. So I'm a piece of shit because
you were trying and it didn't move,
and I'm wrong for that.
You're a bad.
All we do is suggest. We just suggest. Okay, that's up to everybody else if they want to donate. We're not twisting nobody's arm.
Her GoFundMe is turned off.
Okay.
If it's turned off, then it's not going to move up.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
They're not even worth your time, really, Britt.
Right.
Off here.
I mean, they're going to have something to say.
Start with the
First
screen
it was
text.
they were upset you didn't do that fundraiser they wanted.
Right. Now that I'm doing one, it's a problem, right?
Yeah,
Like,
they're just trying to
whatever.
just start. Yeah.
These people are sick, man.
It's
In the
not
head.
working. Y'all trying to do is not working.
You'll never be happy.
Y'all
You'll never
fight
be happy.
the fundraiser we're doing.
It's so gross. We're not even doing this. This isn't for anything other than to try to help her family.
Scan your phone for
All right, let's keep going.
Here, what's going on? All right, so this is page 3. No problem. How is your night going? How did Sade respond? She responds, my night is going fine. My friend is here from Minnesota. This would have been Sunday. Well, tell us about the date and time. So it would have been -5 hours, so it would have been 12:32, and I believe it would be the 31st. Okay, so this would have been the wee hours of Sunday morning, correct? And then what did Sade say? She responds with, we might stop here. Mr. Anderson respond? Yep. What does he say? He says, I am here. What does Sade respond to? He responds with, okay. Next text from Maxwell.
I'm sorry, can I see the parties at sidebar, please?
Ooh, we got some sidebar. Nancy's also saying, where did she leave it home? I speculated at the bar, especially because he said, I'll bring it on Sunday, which was the planned first date. Because if it was left at his house, he wouldn't say, I'll bring it on Sunday. He'd be like, sure, you can get it on Sunday. Right? Sidebar. Sorry, I made it smaller like this instead of all zoomed in like we like it because we want to see all the text messages. Today's court footage is from 58 News, Milwaukee. I always link the court footage source
Sorry for the
in the description
interruption.
box.
Please continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, what is, so they have this exchange. We might stop there. Mr. Anderson says, I'm here. She says, okay. What does he respond with right here? Drop my name.
All right, so I just directly posted, instead of going to Sade's Voice Foundation, this is the direct GoFundMe to, like, this is going to send you straight to the GoFundMe. If you want to donate there, you can. I don't care what people are saying. This isn't about a competition for me. For me, this is something that's important to help Sade's mom.
Well, that was mighty fine. Nice of Illuminati to donate $50.
Yeah, that was really nice of her. Thank you, Clue, for donating $50.
Yeah, thank you, Chloe. That was really nice.
So yeah, there's 50, but I just put the actual GoFundMe. I pinned it to the top so people can go straight there instead of just to the. You can't make this stuff up. It's absolutely. So yeah, I'm not. Listen, I intentionally did my own because I don't believe in doing stuff like this to compete with people. It's sick. It's gross. It makes me feel like I'm going to throw up because it's not for the right thing. You give because your heart wants to give. Period. Not because you're trying to cause problems with people. And that, may God have mercy on any one of you that are doing stuff like that.
Right.
Jesus, let's keep going. You can't make you cannot be serious right now.
Haters.
All right, listen.
I gotta ignore the haters. Don't do it.
I got to say this because Brenda says some of these hate channels are telling everyone not to donate because you're going to get some of the profit.
Oh my God.
First of all, I would never make myself a middleman. I don't do that kind of
And
stuff.
Britt, no, this is it. They know that.
Jesus.
Deep down, they know that. That is a foundation link. It's not anything tied to you whatsoever. They're going to have something to say about it regardless. But you know what? Those people that click that link and they can read Sade's story, they can see that link that they can, donate and give to that foundation because they're going to do and say at this point what they're going to do and say.
But that's
those
wrong.
True people, they know.
But it's wrong.
It's absolutely wrong.
Why are you lying to your audience out there over there on the channel?
Yeah.
This is about.
Yep.
I can't believe this.
I know. It's okay. You know what? We're going to keep going.
That's a selfish bitch
Yeah.
trying to make it about her.
Yep. And if anybody,
It's about you. It's about the victim.
it's about Sade and her voice. And if any of y'all prevent one person from helping her family, shame on you is all I can say because her mom is broken, and this is her fuel. And her father was out there spending every waking hour looking for his daughter's limbs.
They're doing this so they can bring awareness and help others.
God.
Oh,
And they will. Like they, and this is the thing, Britt. You're doing what you should do.
I'm
You know
doing
what
what I
I'm saying?
believe
You're
is
making
right.
a difference. Yeah, and you're making a difference in the world.
Yeah.
That's why you should keep ignoring these hoes.
Yep. Since it's fundraiser stream, it's frowned upon to gift memberships. No. If somebody, this is what it is. If you want to gift memberships,
Do what you want.
give memberships. If you want to donate to the foundation, donate to the foundation. I prefer you donate to the foundation before anything else because that's what we're doing tonight. But if you want to give memberships, give memberships. We ain't gonna let nobody dictate what we do.
Whatever.
Right, you're an adult. You make a decision.
Is telling you to do. Listen
Yeah.
to your heart.
You think for yourself, guys.
Yeah, that's what it's there for. Who says we can't have memberships because we got a fundraiser? What we got going on over here is us. We don't care about the rest of what they say.
Right.
So if you want to gift memberships, gift memberships.
This is
That's
about
what I
that
say.
beautiful young lady up there on the screen above Grizzly's head.
Yep.
Yeah. And they're going to keep,
Above Grizzly said.
that's what I was trying to tell you last night, Britt. You're making a difference. And I truly say that, and I mean it genuinely. You really are. You're making a difference. And, at the end of the day, we know you. We know your heart, and we know that you're sincere.
Yes.
And that's what I got to say about that.
Absolutely well said.
Oh, you're just Nicole. I appreciate it, but yeah. So it's clarified.
Yep.
Donate to the. We got it scrolling. We got it at the top. I probably will scroll it and pin it the duration of us talking about Sade. And if you want to give memberships, give memberships. I don't care what nobody else says. What matters to me is what y'all think. The people that support our channel, and that's all. I don't care about what the rest are saying.
It's what's in your heart, man.
Exactly.
Because that's what they want to do. They want to derail it.
Yep.
That's what they want to do. And we ain't going to let you derail it, okay?
Yep. That's it. All right, here we go.
Thumbs down.
Yeah, hit the thumbs down, Craig.
If you got hit your heart, hit the thumbs down. Whatever's in your heart.
It's all engagement, baby. All right, here we go. Oh, see, Sade.
Oh, great vape pen. Oh, great vape. They got him.
Then you
Up here, these are the blue ones that were something else. That's Maxwell, her name.
Regina
So
Romo
this would've
says,
been
is she by?
On the 30th. And 5 at that point. These texts are going to appear. She asks if
Moved. I don't know exactly what exactly you're trying to say. We don't have a there's no counter for this fundraiser because it doesn't
It's been days, Britt.
right. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to donate though, click on the link and go ahead and
Megs.
donate. Thank you for the $10. I wish that we had a counter. I looked for 2 days, but that's okay.
If you go to labs, you have more options. You can put your own counter stuff.
Oh my God. Do you see that? I'm sorry to this family. I can't believe what I'm watching. You have not raised 1 cent. Where are y'all looking?
Go fund me, dum dum.
We've specifically stated that this fundraiser was not linked to you at all. This is
Where's the counter? What counter? I don't even have a counter on.
You're entertaining.
I just genuinely curious if they really believe that, Greg. Like, are y'all really that dumb?
Yeah,
We're not dumb at all.
I don't have any.
You cannot make.
Are they
this
that
up.
dumb?
I think if you're trying to piss me off, I'm laughing over here at you.
Yeah, they're just trying to bait you.
They gave me
You
$15.
just made $15 from this.
Look at Grizzly's drinking the tea.
How mature is that? Not.
That's so funny. Oh my God, Jay knows that too. Like, that's the crazy part. Y'all beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now they're coming in saying sad.
Since you guys are over here watching, I hope you see that link in chat and that you can click on it and you can go donate too. Because that's what this is for awareness for Sade and not your drama.
Is she showing them a fake counter over there or something? We don't even have anything. Jay shared it in her comment section too, so her viewers aren't donating either then if it hasn't moved.
I'm not the one
Where's the
advertising a
counter at,
fundraiser.
Sarah?
How can you put a counter on
Where, what do you mean, what hasn't moved?
This is not a fundraiser for
somebody else's channel?
I don't understand that.
They're saying they put a counter on your channel.
Oh my God. They'll believe anything.
You can't do that.
Look how they
Of course,
Well, no, it's not that you have a counter. We have been watching the actual GoFundMe in hopes that it would move, and it hasn't moved at all. Well, what do you
We don't have a GoFundMe.
There is no GoFundMe. It's a foundation. Where's the GoFundMe at?
reality.
Our money is going to. We're not putting out the GoFundMe, Sarah. We're putting out the foundation.
You didn't even look at it. That's what the donation is on the fucking website, idiot.
It's just a link for her family's foundation.
Oh
it
my
really.
God.
Okay, I got what you're saying.
She doesn't even know.
Okay, well, what do you? So I'm evil because I shared the link. So when you click on the foundation,
Yep, right here you go to.
it takes you to a GoFundMe, and the GoFundMe's not moved. So I'm a piece of shit.
It has moved because look,
and it didn't move.
and I'm wrong for that.
You're a bad
All
person.
we do is suggest. We just suggest. Okay, that's up to everybody else if they want to donate. We're not twisting nobody's arm.
Her GoFundMe is turned off.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Jesus, these
If it's turned
people.
off, then it's not going to move up.
It's not
Let's keep
turned
going.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not even worth your time, really, Britt.
Off here.
They're gonna have something to say.
Let's start with this
First,
one.
They
Wow.
were upset you
That I
didn't
highlighted.
do that fundraiser they wanted.
Right.
and then
Now that
they're
I'm doing one, it's a problem, right?
Yeah,
Like,
they're just trying
whatever.
to just start.
She didn't even go to the foundation.
These people are sick, man.
Yeah.
No,
not
you're
working.
sick.
Y'all
What they're trying
really
to do is not working.
No, you're
They'll never
sick,
be
Brittany.
happy.
Y'all,
never be
the fundraiser we're doing.
It's so gross.
The tears
We're
on
not
that
even doing
mama's
this.
face.
This isn't for anything
Shame on
other
you.
than to try to help
Shame on you,
her,
Brittany.
her family. All right, let's keep going.
Shame on you, Brittany.
Here, what's going on? All right, so this is page 3. No problem. How is your night going? How does Sade respond?
right here.
She responds, my night is going
Illuminati.
fine. My friend is here from Minnesota. This would have been
See that
Sunday-
beach?
Well, tell us about the date and time. So
See
it's,
that beach?
Minus 5 hours, so it would have
Let's
been
wait till they get word of
12:32.
Clue's donation. Thank
So it
you,
would be
Clue.
the 31st. Okay, so this would have been.
That was very kind of
3
you,
hours
Clue.
of Sunday morning, correct. And then what does Sade say? She responds with, we might stop here. Does Mr. Anderson respond? Yep. What does he say?
Where you at,
I'm
BJ?
here. What does Sade respond? She responds with, okay.
Look at Britt. The girl. The GoFundMe is not turned off. No, it's
Can I see the
not.
parties that-
At the bar is first date. Because if it was left at his house, he wouldn't say, I'll bring it on Sunday. He'd be like, sure, you
Thank
can
you,
get it on
Wee.
Sunday.
Shame on you,
Right?
BJ and Dylon. Losers in Romo. Romo, eat
Sorry, I
this.
made it smaller like this instead of all zoomed in like we like it.
Put this in your pipe
All
and
the
smoke it,
textures.
Romo.
Today's court footage is from 58 News, Milwaukee. I always link the court footage source
Sorry for
in
the
description
interruption.
box.
Please continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, what is, so they have this exchange. We might stop there. Mr. Anderson says, I'm here. She says, okay. What does he respond with right here? Drop my name.
All right, so I just directly posted, instead of going to Sade's Voice Foundation,
Here we go.
this is the direct GoFundMe to, like, this is going
Yep,
to
we
send
did
you
that an
straight
hour
to
ago.
The GoFundMe. If you want to donate there, you can.
We did that
I
an
don't
hour
care
ago.
What people are saying. This isn't about a competition for me. For me, this
Come
is
on, let's
something
make
that's
this mama
important
happy. Let's
to
get
help
them.
Sade's mom.
Let's get them there,
Well, that was
BJ.
mighty fine, nice of Illuminati to donate $50.
Yeah, that was really nice of her. Thank you, Clue, for donating $50.
Yeah,
I agree.
honestly, that was really nice.
They're really
So,
close. to
Yeah,
their thing.
there's 50, but I just put the actual GoFundMe. I pinned it to
Come on, let's help this mama
the
out,
top so
girl.
people can go straight there. Instead
Let's
of
show
just
we
to
can
the-
work
to the-
together. Let's work together,
I can't make
Beach.
this stuff up.
No, let's do it.
Absolutely.
Come on.
I'm not. Listen, I intentionally
Come on,
did
Beach.
my own
Come on, let's
because
work
I
together.
don't believe in doing stuff like this.
Come on, let's work together, Beach.
Compete with
You
people.
can do it. We're not competing. We're
It's
working
sick,
together.
It's gross. It makes
It's not
me
a
feel like I'm gonna
competition.
throw up because it's
not a
for the right
competition.
thing.
Let's work
you give
together.
because your heart wants to give.
Yep, that's what
Period.
we do.
Not because you're trying
Shelby
to,
Lynn, thank
to
you.
cause problems with people and want that. May God have mercy on anyone
No, come on.
that are doing stuff
Let's work
like that.
together for the better cause.
Jesus, let's keep going.
You're using Grizzly
Damn.
stuff anyway.
Name at, I'm assuming it's die, but I believe it's the door if they try to charge a cover. And what real time was this sent at? 12:33 a.m. Correct. On what day? The 31st? Sunday the 31st? Correct. How does Sade
Thank
respond?
you, guys.
Okay.
Let's see.
Did you hear that,
Also at
Greg?
12:33? Correct. When is the next text sent? This would have been.
It hasn't updated yet, but thank
12:36.
you, guys.
3 minutes later? Yep. Okay. Still on for later.
This is awareness, no matter how it's
And
done. They
then
blocked
there's a
you.
gap between that text and the response from Sade, correct? Correct. Okay, tell us what Sade says and at what date and time. Sorry, I'm at work. And then it would have been 4 o'clock, 4:26 on the 31st. AM or PM? PM? Okay, so she doesn't respond to this 12:36
Sure,
AM
neither
text
Youngblood.
until Sunday evening at 4:26 PM? Correct.
Look at the
What
sheriff's
did she say after
department.
that?
Gave her 500
I
bucks.
don't
Look
know.
at Milwaukee
How
Police
long of the
Association
usual?
gave them on 500.
How does Mr. Anderson reply?
How
The
cool
reply
is that?
Okay, sounds good. And then what does he say? Want to shoot for another night instead? And what are the dates and times of the okay sounds good and then the want to shoot for another night instead text? Okay sounds good is on the 31st at approximately 5:36 p.m.
Aw, you guys are so sweet.
And then the want to shoot for another night would have
That's really
been
nice.
At
Aw,
11 a.m. On what date?
aw,
April 1st.
Michelle.
How does Sade respond? Yeah, I can do today or
That's so nice.
tomorrow. That's abbreviated. What does Mr. Anderson say?
It
Need to work for me,
updates every so
whichever you
often.
prefer.
I'll keep refreshing so you guys
What
can
time
see.
is that? That would have been 12:08 p.m. on the 1st. Are you aware?
Oh,
of whether
Muscles.
The first was
Look
the
at
last day.
Muscles came in hot with 100.
Yes.
Amy, 50.
How did Sade respond?
Michelle,
Okay, we can do today.
Kelsey, Kelly,
What
and
time?
Nicole. Look at all of us. Very
Anderson
good.
respond.
Nice.
That's also up to you. Anytime is fine for me. What time does he say that?
Wow. That's awesome.
About 1:54
Go
PM on the
Muscles.
first.
Go Muscles.
Keep going.
But you know
where are we
what?
meeting? I can do
DJ's not even paying attention.
5. How does Mr. Anderson respond? Mr. Anderson responds, downtown somewhere.
Fuck yeah. Sometimes you gotta let a fire under the
Sade
ass.
says what? Okay.
That's awesome,
Mr.
man.
Anderson then says, Broad House on 3rd. When is this conversation?
That's a few
happening?
$100
This is
already.
changed. This is all still on the 1st. At what time? This would have been at 4:23 PM on that last Broad House.
Thank you, Happy Feet.
How does Sade respond to the question, Broad House on 3rd? She's replied, perfect. Then what happens? Max responds with, okay, I'm going to shower quick. I'll probably get there more around 5:15. What does he say next? The next, are you hungry? I'm sorry. I need to stop at Twisted Fisherman and pick up my W-2 from last year. We could eat there first. How does she respond? Okay, and
That's awesome.
yes. What time? 4:34 PM on the 1st. Then what does she say? Are we eating at the Broad House or the other place? What does he respond with? Let's eat at Twisted. I'm feeling seafood.
Thank you,
What time does he
Purple.
send that text? 4:37 on the 1st. How does she respond? Yes, I love.
You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. There's
you
so many of
listening?
you that have donated. I just
She's
gave
watching.
100. I'm seeing Muscles and Mascara. I'm seeing so many people in there. Thank you so much. Muscles, if you hear this.
Yeah, because you're watching
Thank
my
you so
stream.
much for gifting.
Oh, Brittany. Go, Brittany.
Michelle, Amy, all
right.
you guys are amazing. Thank
Listen,
you so much.
I gotta say, she just threw down 100. She did match Clue's
To
donation.
the people. Y'all are
Bless you
awesome.
Here, I'll
Bless you guys.
look at all of these.
You guys are awesome. Thank
Nope,
you
not
to anybody
today.
that gifted,
Rhonda,
or
Patricia.
to, Nicole.
Anonymous,
Thank
Lauren,
you so much.
Lisa,
Oh, there's
Anonymous,
just- my goodness.
Holly, Karen, Davey,
Y'all are awesome.
and
Thank
Brittany.
you so much. Honestly, truly.
Yep.
I was gonna wait. Kelsey,
Good job, guys.
I was gonna wait and do mine
That's awesome.
after because I don't like that. I don't like telling people nothing, but whatever. They ain't really leaving me much
Yeah,
of a choice.
I have to give her props.
You do it when you want to do it.
Right.
That's
You
just,
don't.
listen. That I promise, Britt. I'm not just saying this. It does not matter what you do. They're still going to do what they do.
No.
They need content. So
Listen.
they're coming in here to talk and do drama, and we're not going to let them get
Stop
you
it.
because you're good at true crime.
Why do they gotta do
You've got the
this?
True crime back. You've got so many people that stand with you. You do you, and we stand with you.
You're rocking it. Keep
They don't
going.
dictate anything.
I think it's
at
great.
all.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. You said that very well, Hartman.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a minute to show up, guys, but it will. It's in there.
Come on. Give
and
us
if
credit.
anybody's listening to this in the replay, if you want to
She can't even give us credit.
if you want to share the link out, that's amazing. I know her mom.
But you know what? We're better.
Supports, or it means
We're better
so much
than
to
them.
her.
I want to say thank you.
I see another chat. Oh, come on, stop.
Thank you, Catalina.
This is not.
I've took care of that. Just you go back into let's push play. Just tune them out because you know what? I promise that is going to bother them. You tuning them out a whole lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that bothers
why
me
does
more.
she look at everything like a competition?
I want to read the text messages.
Hey, everybody. Did you enjoy the show so far? Good. We're not done yet. We're getting there. Hang tight. Did y'all expect me to be up here to commentate over this next clip? Yeah, I didn't think so. Here I am, though. Now, before we get started on this next clip of Brittany's, it's her stream from June 7th called Just a Few Things. I'm going to commentate over some of it. We got some lives to go over. But Trisha talks. Don't worry, Trisha, I ain't calling you out, girl. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing good. One of Brittany's chatters came into Trisha's chat like 5 days ago, give or take. And, well, I didn't see the comment until it was popped up on the screen. I've got our new Rose blocked. That bitch is vile as fuck. It says the most horrendous shit. And you want to talk about people that bring drama to Brittany's doorstep? Well, that's one of the bitches. And there's another one named Brenda. We'll get into Brenda in just a moment. But here's the community post from Trisha's. Pay attention to it. Because I guarantee you, yeah, it's a doozy. It is. Here you go. Pop myself down so, right there. Irony Rose. What in the world is wrong with people like you bullying? See, nobody's bullying Brittany. Brittany actually welcomes the bullying. She likes it. She likes the drama. Face it, Brittany. You are drama. Sorry, not sorry. You are drama. Face it. I think she's right. I think y'all are suicide trolls. I have the right to think that. Well, Irony Rose, you absolutely have the right to think that. However, you don't have the right to slap that label onto somebody. You know why? That right there. The word suicide troll. That's not the only thing that, like Brittany there, that's not the only thing that you guys have slapped on people. Including Brittany herself, she has slapped labels on people. I don't think I need to get into that. Everybody already knows the labels that Brittany has slapped on the people. So I'm going to leave it there. Now, Brittany has said that Cluminati's a suicide troll. Do you know who else she said that to? Everyday with Jay. Granny's watching. And a couple of others on Everyday with Jay's panel. A few months back, Brittany was reviewing a stream of Everyday with Jay's. It wasn't a clip, it was just a stream. Granny's watching was up on the panel talking about addiction. And there were some others on the panel too. Well, she called Everyday with Jay, Granny, and the panel guests. Now, I don't think so much she was calling the panel guests. I think she was only referring to Jay and Granny as self-unalive trolls. If you take the term suicide trolls and self-unalive trolls, both those terms are the same. Now, if you guys remember, the community post that Brittany made just last week. Now, a lot of people will say that it was in reference to Cluminati. Well, in my opinion, it wasn't just to Cluminati. It was to everybody who has been talking about Brittany and who reviews Brittany. So it dawned on me. I remembered when Brittany had called Jay and Granny self-unalive trolls. And I remember I had that clip. So I went searching for it. I found it. And I fit it in with the clip that I made of Cluminati talking about the community post. Where she, Cluminati, felt the need to bring out a post that she made in 2015 about what happened with her child. That no mother should have to bring out or talk about. But I commend her for doing it. Because it's fucks like Brittany and her chat and Kim who want to dredge that shit up. And everybody knows that you cannot FOIA children's records. See, Brittany, your chat is the most vile, disgusting fucks on this platform. They got no problem putting in your chat that they're looking into somebody, that they're that somebody must be gay and they're terrified to come out of the closet. And trust and believe, there are wall-to-wall receipts of this. Wall-to-wall recordings of your chat log. But you want to put the blame for your problems onto everybody else instead of taking accountability and responsibility for your own actions, no, fuck you. You don't get to do that. You think you have an excuse for everything. When the proof comes out about you, you have an excuse for it. You don't show any receipts whatsoever to disprove anything that somebody says about you. Nothing. You just play clips, and you think that your words are your receipts. You think that your words are going to be enough for people to believe you. No, ma'am. That's not how it works. If you're about the receipts, then be about them. Show them. If you got them, show them. If you don't got them, then shut the fuck up. Take your medicine and leave it alone. You don't like being called a victim? You don't like people saying that you're a victim? Well, tell your little funky ass friend here, Irony Rose, to stop trying to make you a victim, because this comment alone here makes you one. Now, I'm going to say this. Your little friend Brenda, who comes into your chat, she's a little shit-stirring, lying piece of shit. That one likes to come up into people's comment sections, stirring the shit pot. Trust and believe there are receipts to prove it. There are receipts of the comments that she leaves. She comes up into people's community post comments, stirring the shit pot. Trust and believe there are receipts of those, of her comments. She's not about true crime. She's about drama. She brings shit to your doorstep and ignites the fire. It's pretty fucking sad that you don't see it. So you might want to get your girl in check and tell her to stop bringing the shit to your doorstep. Okay? And Brenda, stay out of people's comment sections, you fucking weirdo. Goddamn, you're like a little stalking peasant. Go get a life. Go touch grass. Go smell the air. Go to the lake. Put your feet in the lake. Go put your feet in the ocean. You might get a grasp on reality. And not the reality bitch that sits on the panel and yaks all day and all night. God damn, that bitch makes my ears bleed. Anyway, let's get on with the clip, okay? Shall we? And look, we made it under 10 minutes of me rambling on. I deserve an award for that. No, I'm just joking. All right, let's move on. Okay, we're going to start with Sarah, who pops up on the panel. I like to call her Mommy Sarah, because when she comes up on the panel, it's only to explain away Brittany's actions and to help Brittany get out of the shithole that she got herself into. However, it's not just Brittany who dug herself into that shithole. Brittany's chat also dug themselves into that shithole. I'm kind of curious how all of them fit into that shithole together. Anyway, first things first though. Brittany had mentioned that she covered Sade's case back when it first happened. Sade went missing in April of 2024. Y'all can go look it up. Here's the question. Where are the streams of Brittany covering Sade? I didn't see any. I've got them pulled up right here. Shall we go take a look? Let's go take a look before we start. And Brittany, when I'm done, when we show everybody all the streams that you've done, I'm going to throw out a challenge for you. These are all of Brittany's streams. They only date back to 1 year ago. Now, if you remember, between both channels, Brittany wiped half, if not the majority of her streams. You got to ask yourselves why. So we're going to scroll up a little bit. And we're going to see where any of these streams that she's covered Sade. See if Sade's name is in any of these titles. So let's scroll, shall we? I don't see any, do you guys? Because we're up to 8 months. I don't see any streams with Sade Robinson's name in the titles. But of course, you guys already know these ain't half the streams. She's got a lot, and I mean a lot of streams missing. And I'll tell you, they're not deleted. They're put on private. So, Brittany, here's my challenge to you. Pull the streams that you have covered of Sade Robinson and show them. Prove to everybody that you covered Sade. And I don't mean these two, because these two don't mean nothing. So that's my challenge to you. Go pull the old streams that you have done coverage on Sade's case and show them. And I will come out and I will admit that I was wrong. Because you can never take accountability. You can never admit when you're wrong. But I can. Because I'm a bigger person. So go do that. But until then, I'm going to call bullshit that you've ever covered Sade. Now, normally, when people have covered a case from way back in the day, and they haven't covered it since then, and the case just comes right back up in the news, what true crime creators will do is pull their old footage and show everybody and give them a reminder of what they covered from back in the day. That's what true crime creators would do. And seeing as you never did that, and you just jumped into Sade's case, that tells me that hot mess is the reason you brought up this case in the first place. Among another reason. So no, you've never covered Sade. Up until those 2 times. Now that was a lie. So let's get into it. Let's get into Mommy Sarah explaining Brittany's little fuck shit from that night. Trying to take a positive thing with 2 channels and turning it into something bad. It didn't have to go out this way. You could have just left well enough alone, because what those 2 channels did, Brittany's and Jay's, was a very good thing. A couple $1,000s was raised that night, and it took that GoFundMe, it took it from 96% up to 98%. And where is it now? The last I checked a few days ago, it was at 99%. So here we go.
So, like, if they had any respect at all and cared, they would have never even been live reviewing your live while you were live about spreading awareness for her case and for the foundation and trying to raise money for her mom to continue to grow the foundation, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then I'm not saying it was them, but trolls that watch them and don't.
No, she's saying it's us. She's saying it's us. She doesn't have to say it. All you have to do is just listen to her. Sarah, it's okay. You can just come right out and say it was us. We're not dumb, you know. But you guys are.
Don't like us over here came in the chat stirring this stuff up. But it lined up because then all of a sudden they're like, oh, that GoFundMe isn't even moving. And they started donating. And it's like, wait, many people were already donating. It's just.
Sarah, it's not the first time you people have called anybody in Jay's chat trolls. And 2, the people in Jay's chat were not only donating once, twice, sometimes 3. There were people in there donating 3 times. So fuck off.
Just takes a minute to update and show up. And we're sharing the GoFundMe link and the.
Just so you guys know, it's her audio. Every time she gets up on panel, her shit's so fucked up. Fix your shit, Sarah. And nobody needs Sarah to tell us how a GoFundMe works. Everybody knows how to refresh a page on their computer, their tablet, their iPads, and their phones. It's these dumb fucks that don't know how to use a refresh button. They don't know how to use a refresh on their tablets, their iPads, their phones. If I were them, I'd go sign up for a class at a college and learn how to do it. It's about an 8-week course. It don't cost that much. Go do it. Because it's your chat, Brittany, that was telling everybody that the GoFundMe stopped. Stuff was being removed from it. That nobody was donating. It was your fucking chat, stupid. Nobody else's. Quit putting the blame on everybody else and start taking accountability for the fuck shit that you and your chat were doing.
The foundation link, not just the link where people didn't know where to go to donate. And it just shows like how disgusting they are that they would even have reviewed your live that we were trying to honor Sade and support her family. You know what I mean? And then it was used again today as content to drag. Like, yeah, I don't care if they donate $1 million. It doesn't take away the disgusting behavior.
Disgusting behavior for what? Nobody was doing anything nefarious. I mean, my God. Jesus, Sarah. What, were you born ass backwards or something? Jeez Louise. We were dragging Brittany. We were dragging the chat because the chat was the one making up the lies. Hello, I proved it. It's in the clips. In this premiere. All you have to do is go back and watch. Watch the handiwork of the people you sit in the chat with, Sarah. Again, your excuses. Jesus. Brittany, how many ass passes did Sarah give you? For real.
Surrounding what happened last night. I watched it go down. I was in the comment section deleting comments. So if people want to say, oh, I didn't see no one come in there and say that yet, because it was deleted so quickly, because we were trying to keep it drama free, right?
Yeah, drama free. We did not.
Right? Okay. I say right a lot, but now that Clue does, but the way she says
you're
it,
not like
right, but now when I say it, I'm like, oh, damn bitch, I ruined my word. Anyway.
Okay, so comments are deleted, right? How come this comment right here wasn't deleted? I'll wait. See, it's comments like this that get people worried about Brittany. It's the comments that Brittany makes that get people worried about her. Like the one that she made a while ago, and you guys can go back into the stream. I'll link it in the description. What the hell? I don't give a fuck. I'll promote it. Who fucking cares? She says that she'll throw in the towel. She doesn't belong in this world. It's comments like that that make people worried. But yet she wants to blame it on everybody else. She wants to blame her problems on everybody else instead of actually reflecting, taking a good look at herself in the goddamn mirror and wonder why people come for her. Comments like this right here. It's people like her chat. They're the reasons people come for her. Has nothing to do with any of us. It's just easy for her and her people to blame us. Well, continue blaming us because you know what? At the end of the day, we're the ones with the truth on our backs. Brittany, you wouldn't know what the truth was if it slapped you across the back of the head. Now, like this one right here. Brittany will say multiple times that she doesn't allow comments about people's children in her chat, but she does. She doesn't allow comments like self-harm comments in her chat, but she does. They get deleted right away. No, they don't. Or when it comes to looking into somebody's life, those are deleted right away. No, they're not. We've proved it multiple times. Not just me, but other creators have proved it multiple times. Then you get this one right here. Absolutely disgusting. I'd like to know if they ever had someone unalived. I have. Really? They will get the karma they are placing out in the world. That right there is a troll. That right there is a troll. I can tell you right now. But listen to what Brittany says to it, how she reacts to that comment. And when I say Brittany doesn't allow comments about people's children, and she does, she let one about Jay's grandchild as of recent. She does. I'll even add it. Because see, that's not the only thing that raggedy old cunt, Irony Rose, had said to anybody. I mean, she went into Trisha Talks, as I discussed in the beginning, and said that Trisha and everybody in the chat are all suicide trolls. And then Irony Rose had the audacity to say something about Jay's grandchild. Yeah, that's an old raggedy cunt right there. That bitch needs to get the fuck off of YouTube.
I'm just so upset with you, girl, because
it's cutting out.
And
here.
a lot of us were. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I just want to make sure everybody hears what you're saying.
Yeah, a lot of us were donating.
Yeah,
we were talking about it in chat. Some of us were anonymous, so you're not going to know who did what, right? And
right.
Some of us, not me, but some people wanted to wait until after the live because it was being watched like a hawk by people, and they didn't know how to press the anonymous, to post anonymous.
See, this is where they're taking credit, not them. They weren't the only ones donating. Jay's chat, again, they were donating. There were people in Jay's chat that were donating not once, not twice, but 3 times. It's all been proven. As you guys seen in the premiere, I did cover up the names out of respect, but all you guys have to do is go back to Jay's stream and you'll see that even Jay's people were donating, myself included. I donated twice anonymously. Let me discuss that foundation link. With GoFundMe's, the foundation link is linked in that GoFundMe. It really is. So really, Brittany didn't have to drop the foundation link. If Brittany had looked over the GoFundMe, she would have seen that there's 2 links in that GoFundMe. There's one that links you right to the foundation. And the second link is a PDF file that you can download. And you can download it from to your phone, your tablet, your computer. And it has pictures and stuff on it of Sade. That's all the links that are in there. You didn't have to drop the entire foundation link. So, to be honest with you, dropping the foundation link, you didn't have to do that. But hey, you know what? At least they dropped the foundation link and the GoFundMe. However, just how many times did they drop it in the chat? We'll get to that.
I had people messaging me about it, and I was trying to explain it to them. They're like, I'll just donate later. Okay? So just because people weren't donating, some people were, but just because not everybody was donating during your live, doesn't mean they weren't going to. They wanted to do it anonymously, and I was trying to walk them through it, and I was also trying to mod your chat and all the stuff. And another thing, Brittany did not stream snipe Grizzly.
No.
And she did use fair use. She did pause. There was commentary. Okay? Yep. They're the ones who turned the commentary into an ugly situation. You had to address it at some point because it was getting out of hand. And who in the hell would donate? First of all, never mind, let me not say that. Who would donate and say, you're not going to delete this one, knowing the mom, well, actually, she's so stupid, she probably don't even know that the mom's not going to see it because she obviously thought you were deleting it. You can't control someone.
No, that's not true. Nobody blamed. No, I don't know who said that Brittany was deleting the comments. But the reason for Cluminati's comment, bet you won't delete this. And this is only my guess. Clue can answer this one for herself if she wants to correct me on it. My guess is the reason Clue put that is because the chatter that initially said that stuff was being deleted off the GoFundMe, that chatter went in there and said that. Nobody in Jay's said that. I don't ever remember hearing that or seeing that being mentioned. Now, if it was, point me in the direction of where it was said in Jay's. Give me the timestamp. Just link it in the comments below. However, there was a comment that popped up that said, in Brittany's, that stuff was being deleted off the GoFundMe. Now, if Clue donated and she put that comment there, it was to prove that nothing was being deleted. End of. Now, that right there is my guess. Like I said, Clue can correct me on it. Clue can have her say and why she put that herself. That's it. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. But other than that, it was just to show that nothing was being deleted. It was just Brittany's chat stirring the shit pot like they always do. Like the two fucking weirdos that always stir the shit pot everywhere they go. Irony Rose. You got Brenda, who continuously stirs a shit pot in people's comment sections.
Someone else's GoFundMe. You did not create the GoFundMe. It's part of the foundation. It's connected to the foundation's website. Like,
I think she knew that. I think she totally knew that. But she was dependent on her subs. She was banking on her subs' ignorance, thinking she can make them think that I deleted it, right? And I
but like, how disgusting knowing the mom's going to see that and be like, wait, what? Like, why would someone write that, right?
Right. Like, you don't have enough to worry about.
If it was my GoFundMe, you know, and I would see that, I would be like, I don't know who this is, but I'm refunding it because I don't want to be accused of deleting their stuff. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Because it's her GoFundMe. It wasn't ours. It was Sade's mother's. It was Sade's boys' foundation. Okay.
Sarah, I'm gonna start wondering if you were born ass backwards. How would Sade's mom know if anything was being deleted off that GoFundMe? How would you even know if Sade's mom was watching any of this content? You know what? Scratch that. This woman, she was born ass backwards. Anyway, the only people that have access to a GoFundMe are the actual people who made the GoFundMe. They're the ones with the username and the password. Brittany doesn't have access to the username or the password to get into that GoFundMe to delete comments. Duh, stupid. Think about it. Y'all are fucking ignorant, I swear to God. And you call yourselves true crime creators? My God. Y'all are true crime. Really, you are. You are a true crime.
Yep.
And, oh God, like, I'm so upset the way that they are twisting it. Like, I'm not surprised, right? But something like this should have never.
No, bitch. No, bitch. Back the fuck up. You are twisting shit. That is exactly what you do every stinking time, you fucking weirdo. You twist shit. You twist it to fit your fucking narrative. Back the fuck up.
Never been touched or weaponized.
I
Donate, fine. You don't have to send your minions over here to be like, oh, well, Clue donated. Okay, cool. Thank you. That's great. And then that should have been left right there.
Yeah, which that proves what.
Shut the fuck up, Brittany. Just shut the fuck up. You thanked Clue. You told her it was nice of her. It was played in the clips that were already shown. So don't even fucking go there. This is exactly what you do. You try to backpedal.
The whole reason for why it was done to begin with. And it's like, that's what I didn't want to happen. That.
Yeah,
and
Jay was browbeating last night. Oh, no, you can thank us because we kicked off your fundraiser. We got it. Yeah. Well, okay, thank you. Now,
why can't you just leave us alone? How about that? Leave us alone. And how dare y'all talk about anybody screen sniping anybody?
Right.
My God, if you had any decency within your soul, you would never have made a video with Sade's mother's face for the cover of a drama stream, thanks to Cooterville. Like, are you kidding me? Can you even take yourself serious saying that?
Okay, two things. One, I'll add a clip where Jay explains that thumbnail of Sade's mom And 2, she wants to talk about Cooterville and taking it seriously. Let's talk about gummy bears, the gummy squad. Who's the one acting like a fucking child around here? Brittany. That right there. Gummy squad, gummy bears. Children. Brittany, you're a fucking child. Grow the fuck up. Don't talk about anybody and their logo for their channel. You got gummy bears, stupid. God, I swear I cannot with you.
Yeah, why would you even write that on such a sensitive topic? And the day of the conviction where the family should be celebrating, not celebrating, but like, well, pretty much celebrating.
Yeah,
that
celebrating the justice for Sade. Yeah.
Because that's what they wanted so badly. And here they get it. And we're trying to do something good for the mom to feel good about and help out with. And they just shit all over it. They don't care.
No, just.
Oh, but you guys lie about the claims. And I'm still going to stand on until Brittany accepts my challenge that she covered this case back in April 2024, seeing as she's deleted half her true crime streams, that she's never covered this case. She didn't even know about this case until Hot Mess brought it to her attention. So until then, shut the fuck up. Y'all didn't know shit about this case until Hot Mess brought it to y'all's attention. So fuck you. Why don't you just accept that everybody did a great thing and leave it at that? That's where y'all should have just left it, but you couldn't. But you wanted to take the credit, right? Y'all wanted to take the credit. Y'all are the ones that made it to the 98th percentile of that GoFundMe. It was all of you. All of you made the $2,000, maybe more, that it took to get that mama halfway up to her goal. Y'all did. Why don't you talk about what you guys do on a day-to-day basis? Exploit missing families, missing children, attack the innocent, attack victims of the families. That's what y'all do. You don't give a fuck about anybody. Brittany sure doesn't give a fuck. The only thing she cares about is what goes in her pocket. The only color that she loves is green. The color green that she can spend at stores. That's it.
They have to corrupt everything.
Yeah.
Shame on all of you. And let me just catch this real quick because we got two things. JC said, absolutely disgusting. I'd like to know if they've ever had someone unalived. I have. They will get their karma. They are placing out to the world. Yes. You don't do stuff like that. And
I have too.
Mama Duke.
And I would have been appalled.
Yeah. Mama Duke, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the Gummy Squad.
You see how she just agrees with that comment by that JC? Listen, let's go back.
Disgusting. I'd like to know if they've ever had someone unalived. I have. They will get their karma. They are placing out to the world. Yes. You don't.
So she agrees with that comment right there. Good to know, Brittany. That's going to go down in one of your record books.
Do stuff like that. And
I have too.
Mama Duke.
And I would have been appalled.
Yeah. Mama Duke, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the Gummy Squad. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
yeah, she was already in like a very delicate position yesterday, right? Because it's a bittersweet day, right? And so we were trying to like uplift her. We waited till yesterday to do it because we started covering it the night before. Yes, we followed the case, but with all the other cases.
No, you didn't. You didn't follow the case. Until that proof is out there that you guys swallowed the case back in April of 2024, y'all didn't follow shit. Brittany never pulled up any article whatsoever from the time Sade was reported missing until she was found, until the guy who unalived her went to jail, then went to trial, and he was found guilty. Brittany never pulled up any article whatsoever of any sort. She didn't play any news clip whatsoever. The only thing she pulled up was Grizzly's content. Grizzly puts hard work into her content. A lot of hard work. Brittany is just a lazy fucking bum who doesn't do any sort of research whatsoever. So no, none of y'all did anything for Sade or that case. The only thing you fucks did was drop the links. Now, let's pull up the screenshots because we're going to end it right here. Now, if you go back to the stream, put it on 2x speed and watch just the chat, only the chat, put the whole thing on mute. Watch how, go to the top where the 3 dots are, put it on time toggle, and you'll have the time, like the timestamps. And see how far apart that the links were dropped. Now, granted, these are all the times that the link was dropped, all the way up to when Brittany dropped it in the chat and then pinned it. Now, I'm not skirting around the fact that they dropped the links. No. But if you were gonna do this, you would drop it every 5-10 minutes or so. But what you guys were doing every 5 to 10 minutes, every 15 minutes or so, was dropping Grizzly's link. You guys dropped Grizzly's link more times than you dropped the GoFundMe or the foundation link. And that's a fact. So here's a screenshot, and we're going to end it right here. 47:23, 127:54, 139:25, 142:01, 2:05:51. And this is where Brittany drops it at 2:11:17, and she pins it. And she leaves it up. She does. And this is the rest. And that's it. So we're going to end it here. I'll put this stream in the description. Why the hell not? I'll promote it. I don't care. What Brittany is trying to do is take credit for all the hard work that both channels did to help that mama reach that goal. That's what Brittany's trying to do. So we're going to go take a look at the GoFundMe right now and see where it's at today. Okay, so I've got it pulled up. We're going to take a look at it. Now, I guess the percent range went down. I don't know. I don't know how GoFundMe's work. So I take that back. That it went up to, because the last time I checked, it was at 99%. But here it says 89%. So here it is. Let me blow it up a little bit. Right there. It is at 44,611. It is almost to its goal. It's linked down in the description. And to show everybody, when you click down here, right here is their website and Sade's story. It's right there. So there it is. It is a very beautiful story. Sade's story was very beautiful. She was a very beautiful young lady. So, nobody exploited anything. Nobody dragged anybody. Oh, I made myself small. Damn. Hello. Anyway, nobody did anything to Sade or her family. Nobody. So Brittany, Sarah, fuck you both. Fuck you very much. And we're done here. And I'll see you guys in the chat. I told you I'd be back. Now let's go take a look at the thumbnail that Everyday with Jay has on her video section that Brittany J is bitching about. However, Brittany has no room to bitch about anything. You guys saw her thumbnails when we went looking through her streams to see if she covered Sade back in the day. Now, let's stop right there for a second. Shall we go through a couple of people who Brittany actually watches? Should we go through their video sections, their stream section, and look at their thumbnails? Because I don't see her bitching and complaining about them. Let's go to Bullhorn Betty. She's got one that has Katie Proudfoot on it. Not the real Katie, but you know what I mean. Y'all get the gist. Wearing a shirt that has blood on it. One that looks like Chris Proudfoot holding a shovel. Should we go to that one? Because I don't see Brittany bitching and complaining about it, and I don't give a shit how old it is. The mere fact that Bullhorn still has it up, you can still bitch and complain about it. Should we go to Clutch Them Pearls? Should we go look at his thumbnails? They're creepy as hell. And I mean creepy. I don't see her bitching and complaining about those. So Brittany, shut up. You have no room to speak about anybody's thumbnails. If you're going to talk about somebody's thumbnails, you better go to your buddies and go and tell them to take down their thumbnails. Or, yeah, go cry about it. So let's go to Everyday with Jay and listen to her explanation about how Sade's mom ended up on one of her thumbnails. And don't even start. I don't want to hear that Jay should have changed it, blah, blah, blah. If you're going to call it down the middle. Because if anybody's going to bitch and complain about somebody's thumbnails, we should all be calling everybody out for their thumbnails. So here we go.
Foundation and posting shit like, I bet you won't take this off. And then using her image. This one really got me. Using her image. They use Sade's mother.
Shut up, Brittany.
Oh my God, I did not.
The campaign photo for the fundraiser.
She's so
on
stupid.
a thumbnail about drama, like regarding all.
I agree, Jay.
Of course. Why would, I mean, what they did with Sebastian's case.
No one did anything to her freaking mom.
That's what they'll do with all of them.
Kim, I'd shut up if I were you. You know nothing about Sebastian's case. You've never covered Sebastian's case. I highly doubt you know anything about Sebastian's case. Brittany knows jack shit about Sebastian's case. The only thing Brittany knows about Sebastian's case is dragging, attacking the family, the mom, the stepdad, the surrounding family of the mom and stepdad. That's the only thing Brittany knows about Sebastian. She is the stepping stone for Sebastian's dad. She is the little miss, I will do anything you tell me. That's all she is to that father. Anything else? She is nothing.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like,
I did not make a fucking thumbnail. Let me show again for the idiots in the back. Look here. Videos. Right here. See this one? It's a YouTube generated thumbnail because it's part of my video. Look.
Oh, look at it.
Look. Go fund.
Where?
I'll show you where it picked it up from.
Families.
Nope.
And I'm wrong.
Two.
It takes you to a GoFundMe, and the GoFundMe's not moved. So I'm a piece of shit.
It has from here. From this, YouTube automatically grabbed this and made it the thumbnail because I didn't put a custom motherfucking thumbnail. I didn't put her face on there. I didn't make a thumbnail with her face. I didn't do anything of the sort. Shut up. Quit making up lies.
Nah, that's disgusting.
Listen to her.
Regarding all this stupid
Well,
stuff.
of course. Why would, I mean, what they did with Sebastian's case, that's what they'll do with all of them.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Are you kidding me?
Foundation and posting shit like, I bet you won't take this off. And then using her image. This one really got me. Using her image. They used Sade's mother. I think it was the campaign photo for the fundraiser on a thumbnail about drama, like regarding all this stupid stuff.
Well, of course. Why would, I mean, what they did with Sebastian's case, that's what they do with all of them.
Yeah, it's just.
Let's talk about Brittany J's Sebastian thumbnails, shall we? Because I've been appalled by a few of them.
You know what?
Take a
Since
look,
we've already seen the thumbnails, let's
go down here.
Let
How
Jay
about this
show
one?
some.
See this one right here? The thump.
Yeah.
Look at what's supposed to be Sebastian on a fucking post. Look. The thump. Look. Missing teen. Look at on a post. What kind of shit is that? Look at this one. Why do we have Sebastian sitting in front of a TV like in the movie Poltergeist? What's that? Do you see that? Why is he sitting in front of a TV like that? Weird.
Good question.
Here's another one with missing teen posters. Look at with his face. Who is that? Harry Potter? Harry Potter's missing? Who's this? Goodbye 2024? Doesn't even look like you, Brittany. You're horrible. Absolutely horrible. I don't know why she did delete those ones. She had tons of them with him in front of that fucking TV. Here's another one with the fucking missing poster. Here's more missing posters down here. Look. Look. The fuck is this? Allegedly N. Pessin? What is this? Is that supposed to be Sebastian? Footage from the morning Maddie was reported missing with fireworks? Yeah, fireworks. She was murdered.
I think you all get the gist now. So, Brittany, if I were you, I'd quit the bitching. Brittany, go ask your buddy Smiley why she is using a photo on a missing poster that looks nothing, and I mean nothing, like Sebastian Rogers. She's also using it as her avatar. So if I were you, I'd shut the fuck up about anybody, and I mean anybody, using a thumbnail for any of their videos and or their streams.